Eddie White here for Pacers.com, BankersLife.com. One of the great traditions at Bankers Life, every Martin Luther King Day, guess who shows up? These guys, the red, white, and blue ball, the sweet Georgia Brown, the world-famous Harlem Globetrotters, and joining us now, one of the most popular Globetrotters, Zeus McClurkin. Zeus, welcome to Indiana.
Glad to be here. How you doing?
I'm doing great. What should we expect on Monday at 2 o'clock? Those Washington Generals, they're fired up. They said, I talked to them the other night, they said in honor of the great Red Clots, they said, you're going down.
Good luck. Well, you guys know this year is our 2015 Washington Generals Revenge Tour. The Generals haven't played us in the last 5 years, and they haven't beat us since 1971, but I wasn't born, so it wasn't my fault. You guys can take that up with Curly Neal and Meadowlark Lemon to see what happened.
But they're due. I mean, if they haven't won since 1971, they're due, and they may take you out of Bankers Life on Monday at 2 o'clock.
I got to tell you, it's not going to happen on my watch.
Now, there's a secret weapon that is really special to Pacers fans and Indiana Fever fans. Everywhere you go, the Washington Generals they pick a ringer out of the community, and the ringer on Monday afternoon happens to be a girl who helped lead a championship team here in this building out of the University of Pittsburgh, the one and only Indiana Fever's own Shavonte Zellous. You're Zeus, she's Zealous. She said you guys are going down.
I'm jealous. See what I did there?
I like that.
Well, they might have picked a ringer, but what she doesn't know is we actually have 3 females on our team. So we've been prepared to play against females basically for these last 4 years since we've had Fatima TNT Maddox, Joyce Sweet J Ekwamadu, and also Tammy T-Time Bronner. So we're ready to play against girls, females. And even though she won the championship, I think we're going to be able to take her out.
Ever since Abe Saperstein founded the Globetrotters way back when, you guys have been one of the greatest entertainment elements out there. You combine the beauty of the sport of basketball and you make it fun for the kids. Little kids to 98-year-old kids. What's it like traveling the globe and representing this world-famous basketball and this world-famous logo?
Well, it's a lot of pressure, first off, but it's a lot of fun as well. You know, just like you said, you'll look out in the crowd and you'll see somebody 10 years old, and then maybe their parents in their 40s, and maybe somebody else in their 70s. Everybody has the biggest smile on their face. I mean, that makes it so fulfilling whenever you go out there and you get energy from these people who have been around, and they've seen us for our 89-year history that precedes us. It's just a lot of fun playing for this team. There's a lot of nostalgia. As you know, we've been inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, so I go all around and tell everybody I'm a Hall of Famer. And that works out for me, too.
Now, tell me about the name Zeus. I mean, I could tell you about the name Eddie, but it's kind of boring. So why don't you tell me about the name Zeus?
Well, my teammates call me Zeus because every time I dunk the ball, it sounds like a thunderous roar. But I tell everybody my name is Zeus because of my chiseled abs and my superhero physique.
Well, that's why I tell people they call me Eddie, because of my chiseled abs and my physique. But okay, one thing I want, and this is important for the kids out there and the parents who are watching this, and they're going to come see you on Monday. You are the perfect example of somebody who knows how to persevere. You were cut by 8 million basketball teams. Disrespected is the word we use nowadays, and you never gave up. There's kids that are getting screwed on their youth teams because, you know, their dads are coaching or something like that. They're not getting playing time, and they want to transfer, and they want to quit the sport. But you keep fighting through it. You kept fighting through it, and here you are with one of the dream jobs, playing for one of the dream teams. What was in you? How hard was that? And what advice do you have for the kids out there?
Stick with it and stay who you are. You know, I had a long history of fortunate events, I would call them. I was this happy-go-lucky kid who just loved playing basketball. I wasn't any good, but I loved playing. I didn't make my first basketball team until my 11th grade year in high school. From 10th grade to 11th grade, I drank a lot of milk, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I ended up growing about 5 inches. So I finally made my first team, but I was still this awkward kid on the court. In fact, a lot of my coaches said, all you want to do is smile. And, you know, you need to have a mean streak. You got to have that killer instinct. I was the type of guy who, you know, I line up at a free throw with somebody and say, hey, you're having a good game so far, even though he's playing against me. Or if I foul somebody and say, hey, sorry about that. Are you all right? You know, and that's just, that's been my personality. And a lot of people think that you can't make it like that. But little did I know there was this team called the Harlem Globetrotters that pays you to smile and dunk. And it was just a perfect marriage between us and them, me and them.
You know, between 10th and 11th grade, I ate like 50 pizzas a week, and I gained 50 pounds. So we got something in common.
Yeah.
Hey, the last thing is Monday at 2 o'clock. It's a tradition for the Globetrotters to come here to Indianapolis, Martin Luther King Day, and it's just a special event. What does that day mean to you and to be here in our city?
Martin Luther King Day is extremely important to me, especially being African American and what all Martin Luther King has done for our community and for civil rights as a whole. So it's really a wonderful thing, and we're glad that we want you guys to make it a tradition to come on out to the game at the Fieldhouse. Not only that, but we're doing something really special this year for our hometown heroes. We have a Hometown Heroes initiative where you guys can log online to harlemglobetrotters.com and nominate a hometown hero to be honored at the game on Monday. In fact, this is any retired, wounded warrior, or active member of the military. We're going to take time out and honor them at the game.
I'll tell you what, it was a joy to catch up with you, and I've interviewed a lot of people for our show and for the webpage here. You're one of the most engaging people that we've spoken to. I think you all agree. You have a future in broadcasting, or maybe you could host like the Today Show or run for president or something like that. You're an engaging character, my friend. Would you take us out with one of the, your spin the ball type deals?
Yeah, sure. Let me see here.
Watch this, folks.
Here we go. Let's kind of pray a little bit here. There it is. Whoops.
$2:00 Monday, Bankers Life. Come see him against Shavonte Zellous.
Good luck.